Hey, Everyday Faith family. I'm so happy to be with each and every one of you today on this lovely day, which is day 22. I just love that God got my attention and wanted me to do this day for many reasons. I keep reading it over and over, and it really stands out for me, and it's perfect for me. But if you're reading it today too, it's probably just as perfect for you because I think so many people could take a lot away from the declaration today. And I don't think that anybody hasn't wrestled with something in their faith that makes them feel unqualified, unequipped, not valuable, or feeling worthless or unwanted or unseen. And I think that this is really important to remember how loved and adored God sees each and every one of us and how important we truly are to Him at the end of the day. And He created us, He loves us, and He has a plan and a purpose. The reason I feel like God probably put this day on my heart is because I have really wrestled with self-esteem and just knowing my worth and my identity. Of course, I've known the truth. Of course, God has reminded me time and time again that I am a precious gift, that I'm the apple of His eye, and I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, and I'm chosen, and He calls me, and He designed me exactly how He wanted me to be, and that there's nobody else like me. We're all unique individuals, and there's no copy of us. We are one of a kind. We're truly amazing and wonderful, and there's so much power in that if we could just tap inside our hearts and our minds and our souls and be exactly who God designed and created us to be, and not think we're not qualified and we're never going to measure up, because we do measure up, and we just have to utilize and go after the things that He's called us to do and put on our hearts and live the best life that we possibly could live and worship and honor. I have had a lot of pain and hardship this year. Almost a year ago, I left my job because I wanted to pursue my hopes and dreams, and I knew that I was called into the special ed field. And unfortunately, life has not turned out how I wanted it to be. I've had a lot of hurt and pain come from my job and being let go right before the holidays because I have been dealing with a lot of health issues, and they asked me to go because I've been absent due to them, which is not fair, but things happen. And I have no control over it, and I just have to continue to trust God. And He's taken me through so much hurt and pain this year, but been by my side every step of the way because He cares about me. He wants to attend to me in my heart and restore it and rebuild it up. I've also lost a lot of friends because I've been having depression and anxiety and panic attacks this year, which I feel like I'm at the end of it and I'm turning a corner, which is really amazing that I'm coming out of that season. I've had a lot of disappointment, and a lot of people haven't had my back, but through every hurt and hang up and every struggle, and even at being asked to step down from ministry when I knew that God was calling me to do that was hard and painful. And I had so much hurt and pain that I carried around me this year because of feeling unqualified and unequipped, and that my health got in the way, and that they just didn't see me best suited for things. And it was hard. I felt like when I was in small group, a lot of damage was done there. So I took myself out of places where I knew God wanted me. And the problem is, I love and trust God, and I think that I wasn't trusting Him. And the reason I'm sharing this with you today is because I felt like I fallen short, like I didn't have much to offer, like I was not filled up with what I needed, and that I wasn't believing in myself and who God called me to be, designed me to be, and says I am. And that really hurt me. So with all that being said, I think that I should just get to day 22, and I hope that it hits home for you just like it hit home for me. It says, it's a declaration. It says, I have been custom made. I am one of a kind. You're one of a kind, guys. Of all of the things God created, what He is most proud of is you and me. It says me, but you could fill in you there. And it also says, I am His masterpiece, His most prized possession. I will keep my head held high, knowing I'm a child of the Most High God, made in His very image. I'm going to read that again, guys. I have been custom made. I am one of a kind. Of all the things God created, what He is most proud of is me. I am His masterpiece, His most prized possession. I will keep my head held high, knowing I am a child of the Most High God, made in His very image. Hold that today, guys. God bless. Thank you.